What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and we're back once again with a Portland Bulls Madden 24 franchise episode. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Today is a big game. Big episode, really. If you guys aren't caught up to speed, I would recommend going back and just watching at least this season. And no, season 2 is what we're in right now, so I would definitely at least start at season 2 to work your way up to this point. If not, that's fine too. You're about to get a recap. So we are in the final week 18, and we are on the cusp of the playoffs. I know, looking at the standings right now, you'd think, how you're last in the NFC West, how are you on the cusp of the playoffs? And well, I'll show you real quick. So as you can see here, right now, the 49ers and the Rams are they're the 3 and the 6 seed, and then as well, we have the Seahawks up at the 7 seed. And well, the Seahawks are 8-8. We are also 8-8. So, because we have lost 2 games to the Seahawks this year, they automatically win the tiebreaker. So what we have to do this week is beat the 6-10 Falcons, and then we somehow need the 5-11 Bucks. Oh no, we need them to come up clutch somehow and pull off an upset. Just simple as that. The other team that is also pushing for a playoff spot is the Detroit Lions, who we did beat earlier in the year. We blew them out technically. It was like 28-0. That game's not on camera, unfortunately. But if you guys have been watching, you know why. But anyways, so it's a big week here for really the entire franchise in general. We win here, we can get into the playoffs, try to make a deep push, and try to get this team its first ring. We could make the playoffs somehow and, lose in the first round like we did last year. Then there's the most likely option. We win, the Seattle Seahawks win, and then we just miss the playoffs entirely. Or we lose and the Seahawks win and we miss out on the playoffs. But everything's kind of stacking up for how everything's kind of stacking up for the offseason, and it's really going to shape the future of this team in general. So as you can see here right now, we have the 18th pick and the 31st pick from the Vegas Raiders. We got that in the trade for Caleb Williams. Considering they are the 1 seed in the AFC, we definitely did not get enough out of that, but it's all right. It's fine. We can just work with it. So it really just depends on how everything's gonna fall. We're probably gonna have that 31st pick and on, like, a very deep pick from the Vegas Raiders, because like I said, they are the 1st seed in the AFC, so there's no really getting around that one right now. They automatically get the bye unless something happens this week, but I think they have it locked. Yeah, they do have it locked, as the number 2 seed in the AFC is Baltimore at 12-4, and the Raiders are 14-2. But guys, that is really like a bunch of stuff that's really out of our control. We can't focus on it too much. We just got to focus on the game today against the Atlanta Falcons. We're going to be taking on Jesse Bates, Bijan, Kyle Pitts, Kyler Murray, Grady Jarrett, AJ Terrell if he's still there. So it's going to be a tough one. I know the last time we played him last year, it was pretty lopsided, but still kind of taking this game super seriously, as, upsets can happen whenever, and overall wise, they are 3 points better than us, so we're gonna have to play good football today. But guys, that's really all of the pregame stuff and recap and whatnot, so I'll just go ahead and catch you guys in the game, as it's our final home game of the year as well. This is a home game. starting out on offense today, and I have a little jersey combo treat kind of thing. We're rocking an all yellow jersey set. Don't think I've done that yet this year. And then the Falcons are rocking all blacks with their red helmets. And honestly, the all reds, or not the all reds, but the red helmets from the Falcons is probably like one of my favorite helmets in the league. It's actually super underrated in my opinion. Don't like this. Jesse Bates is probably blitzing off the edge. Mic him up. And let's see if we can hit this throw on the run. And Benjamins drops it. Says it was Vontae Maddox there breaking it up, though. All right, we're kind of in a sticky 3rd and long here. Not really sure what we can do. We're going to get sacked. That's what we're going to do. As the line not really holding up there. Now, we do have to deal with this highly offensive power of Bijan and Drake London and Kyle Pitts. And also KJ Hamler in the slot. Who is this? Darrell Arthur as a auto-generated rookie, but he is a superstar. And as Kyler starts to scramble, we hit him. Give him a big hit, actually. Surprised he didn't fumble. Did kind of forget about that, but we have the kryptonite Matt Hill quarterback spy. If you guys seen the Colts episode, you know what I'm referencing there. As Bijan is absolutely making our defense look silly right now. Got an empty set here for Kyler, as we know. Oh no, Bijan is wide open. Not great. Callaway was way too far inside. That's a quick touchdown. Let's see if maybe we can get the read option going here early in this game. Okay, what is that cut? That was terrible. He just stopped. Like, just straight up stopped. Madden's logic just makes me angry sometimes. I don't understand that. I thought we'd have Morris. Just make him hot route up, and we are able to scramble for a 1st down with Jay. Need to get back to the running game, though. It was working in that first drive there for a bit, and then we just went super pass heavy as Leon Ware's picking up 7. An easy 7, too. And we're just going to keep going to what's working right now, which is Leon Ware. Another 1st down, and just a methodical drive right now going on. Hopefully this works. We're going to try this RPO. Even if this end doesn't crash, I think I'm still going to throw it out there to Benjamin, because Morris and Bowers are out there, and they're not pressing up really hard either, as that linebacker just made a beeline out there. That's crazy. I know it's technically not the right read, but that feels like the right read in that situation. Oh, we missed Brock Bowers. That's a big throw you need to make. We're going to see if maybe Lynn Turner can work some magic here, get us a 1st down. Good block from Hollywood Brown, and we fall forward for the 1st. There we go. I did not think we were actually going to pick that up right there, the way the animation started out. I'm going to try the read option once again. I do see Avonte Maddox right there. Have him mic'd up, so hopefully Bowers can get over there and block him. No. Okay, we get stuck on the inside, and Avonte Maddox just has a free tackle. Now, we kind of have to go to the pass game here, try to pick up some yards. Oh, Lynn Turner, I thought had that too. I realized Benjamin's last episode fumbled on that jailbreak screen, so he does not get that play again. We're just going to go quick to Joseph Morris and set up a really nice chip shot for Harrison Butker. Now, we definitely have to play better defense this time around. Gonna keep that quarterback spy on Kyler, and then we just kind of have to try our best here to close everything out as Matt Hill on the quarterback spy. Kyler's going absolutely nowhere. See what happens when I don't switch on to him. Still don't like that they have another like superstar wide receiver outside of Drake London, that rookie. As Drake London on his own is hard to cover, and that last play kind of showed it, as I was using Simmons following London, and I just couldn't do it, as Bijan's gonna pick up that 1st easy. Going right back to Bijan. It was a good defensive line play there. I think it was Matt stopping him in the backfield, making him cut back. We just weren't there to tackle him. Counter play. Oh, Just absolutely terrible user on my part, but thankfully he kind of just jukes and goes not forward. Now we have them in a 3rd and 5, so hopefully we can maybe lock them up here as... Nope, that is... Why is... Oh god, I'm going to stick on this. Matt's playing coverage against a wide receiver, but okay, it worked out. Tackling him at the line, basically. Only 1 yard. That definitely could have been disastrous, but I'm glad it did not. Because now we have to play good defense again, and Bijan holds on through the contact. And this offense is super tough to deal with right now. They can go basically anywhere. This Drake London breaks like 3 tackles right there. Good lord. I can't focus on like one person specifically at all, as the other 3 superstars would be just left unattended. As Kyler's going to scramble there, and there's Jerome Elliott wrapping him up before he can get anywhere. Hoping next year we can get Jerome Elliott on the field a little bit more. Our first round pick did not play as many snaps as I had liked him to this year, as I think that was Moody, thankfully stopping a quick out route or flat pass. Hopefully we bend and do not break here, as nope, Bijan gets the first, possibly, no, okay. Thought he was about to break that for a touchdown, and no one's on Kyle Pitts. Why is no one on Kyle Pitts, bro? I was trying to fix that and they snapped it too fast. I knew it was happening too. And now we are in a bad situation here at home, as we really cannot afford to not score here. If we kind of go into halftime down this much still, it's going to be bad, as Brock Bowers is trying everything in his power here to get us across midfield. But we do in fact have 2 minutes and 3 timeouts to work with, so hopefully, good lord, they sent the house there. I thought we could win up front, but I guess not. Basically sets us back down, as we were lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage right there. But Brock Bowers, as always, Mr. Reliable, is gonna just put the team on his back, pick up some yards and a first down while he's at it. Gonna try and waste some clock here. Hopefully we can try and give Atlanta as least amount of time as possible. Jeff Okudah gets hurt on the previous play, so that forces Atlanta to have to take a timeout. So we're just gonna keep letting this clock run, and then we will use all 3 of our timeouts and try to score. But before we can do that, we need to pick up this first down here. We're just going to try to give it to Leon Ware, see if he can do it. As he does, almost taking Jesse Bates there for a ride. I do think this might be man coverage right here, so I'm going to watch for Hollywood Brown or maybe Benjamin's. I know he drops a ton of passes, but maybe one of these guys. Nope. All right, scramble, get the first. Thankfully, we don't lose dots. We did stay in the pocket there, though, and really try and see if we could get something, as there we got Benjamin's, breaks a tackle and falls forward into the end zone for a touchdown. Finally making up for some of those drops with a touchdown. Hasn't made up for it at all, but I mean that's a good place to start. And now we are just going to play a ultimate, like, backup defense, just in case they were trying to pass it down there. Try to get a field goal, but it looks like they're going to run it out and go to halftime here. They do get ball to start the second half, though. So going into halftime down 4, we definitely need to shape up on defense, but the offense is now starting to come alive. Gonna try a new defensive approach here in this second half. We are gonna defend the medium passes there, as Brett Callaway breaking up a pass, and it might already be working if we are playing good defense like that. Okay, Quantrez Knight. Nope, nobody can tackle. Nobody can tackle. Okay. Try to safe tackle, and you turn into a turtle. Well, that was, I should have saw that coming. I bragged on our defense just a little bit, and that happens, as now we're giving up big chunk plays. Had to call a timeout, as a play I called was in the wrong formation, and so there we go. Derek White playing some good coverage, breaks up that pass. I'm sure we all know what's coming. Oh, I bit so hard on that. Oh my goodness, so did Brett Calloway apparently. He got torched. Wow. I can't believe that happened. We do have dots again to start this half, so hopefully we can... What in the world? I don't know who that end was, but it looked like he was about to get untouched. Not a great start to the half. Definitely not what you want. So there's a gap to run through. Good block there from Bowers. Okay, I tried to slide. Thankfully, we did not fumble. They are going to bring a blitz here, so maybe we can hit Hollywood Brown real quick, as we can. Good juke. So we are picking up a decent amount of yardage there. Kind of driving real quick. And now we're going to see if maybe a play action pass here can get him. As there's Hollywood Brown over the middle. Okay, spin moves do not work with him. Got it. Now that we're in the red zone, we can kind of go back to the run game here, as the power run's starting to come alive here in the end of the season. We do lose a decent amount of these run blocking fights up front, but it's still a lot better. Oh my goodness, what a truck. Leon Ware picking up the touchdown. I was gonna say, it was a lot better than when we started the year. And that stays true. Oh, a Griddy. He's hitting the Griddy. And coach telling us to try and go for it. I'll agree. We're just going to try and Brock Bowers drag, and it works. I definitely thought Grant was about to pick it, or at least get a breakup the way he crashed like that. Well, now we're back on defense, and the way this has been going, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the defense today, as we have been getting absolutely torched in every aspect. Man does not work, zone does not work. We're just trying really everything, as okay, Simmons just got absolutely pancaked, but thankfully we were able to stop the run short of the first down. So now we have a 3rd and 2 situation here. Definitely could see a run, but we are going to assume it's pass, as it is. And London holds on. Okay. I thought at least one of our dudes would get a hand up. There was like 3 people in that area. We're gonna try a little something different, as okay. Okay, it worked. I was gonna try a different pass coverage thing, but this works too. And I left my zone unattended. Dang it. I saw everybody moving left. But we do stop them short. But we are back in like this 3rd and 2 situation we got going on here. It's probably going to be a play action pass. We're going to get burned over the top, but I'm still going to pinch the line regardless, as it's a slant, and Derek White coming up what could potentially be one of the biggest plays in the game. Breaks up the 3rd and 2 slant, makes them punt. We absolutely have to take advantage of that punt situation, and we're going to see if the read option can... Okay, I thought we were about to get dragged into an animation, but we got to make that count. And the only way to make things count in this league is to get points. So obviously, if we can turn that punt into 7 or potentially 3 here, okay, that was great coverage by a lineman / linebacker. That was their defensive end playing coverage that well. That's crazy. But we definitely cannot go 3 and out here. We need to pick up this first. As we do, thankfully we hold on to the ball. Situations like that causes fumbles all the time in this game. And we're going to see if we can catch them slacking here. Play action pass. As there's Brock Bowers once again. Jesse Bates not able to break it up. And Mr. Reliable comes through again. I don't care what anyone says. Brock Bowers, MVP. As Leon Ware thought we could get more out of that, but positive yardage. So we start the 4th, down by 3 with the ball. As, oh, what a sack. I did not see that dude at all. I was going to try to step up and throw it to Morris, but Grady Jarrett, the veteran, laying us out. And thankfully, we do have persistent on Jay there, so we don't lose dots quite yet, as that's a big throw and catch right there from Benjamin's. As pressure was, in fact, getting there. And without dots, I don't think we make that throw. As Lynn Turner, there he goes again. big plays when we need them from this man. He always tries to come through. He almost does, like 99% of the time, too. Now, we are inside the goal line situation here. Oh, Akuda with his back turn. Did not see Leon Ware at all. And he trots in for his second touchdown of the day. Big day for the rookie. Playing pretty well here in this final game of the season. Trying his hardest to put us into the playoffs. Now, if we can just keep playing some solid defense here, we will be in a pretty good situation. But as it stands right now, the defense has not been playing too great. They did get that really nice stop last drive, but outside of that, we have been getting torched all game. As these underneath routes, they're just killing us. I don't know why. I am telling the cornerbacks to focus on the underneath stuff. They just let it slip through. Ooh, 4 verts. We do not like this. He's going to scramble. Big hit from Matt. Oh, no fumble, though. I really thought from that hit we were about to get a fumble. Definitely could have fooled me there. I was 100% expecting a fumble as we are able to stop Bijan somehow. That would have been bad if he broke that last tackle. Gonna try some more man coverage. It usually does not work out that well. They are going toss. Oh, we just got... I don't know what happened there. I tried to, like, safe tackle with Matt, and he stood still. And Bijan just trucked, like, right past him. Like, it just did not want to give me an animation for a tackle at all. That is the most unfortunate thing to happen there. As now they are just right back in scoring distance. And one of the biggest things the game just showed was we don't have a takeaway at all today. We rank 6th in the NFL in takeaways, and we don't have one yet. So if we can come up with one here in the late stages of the game, that would absolutely be clutch. And it looks like play action here. Okay, cool. I'm trying not to get burnt, and Kyle Pitts is all alone. Okay. Was more worried about that underneath stuff, giving up the first, but I guess I should have worried about the touchdown. And just like that, we're back into a situation where we kind of have to drive down and do something here. It's Hollywood Brown wide open out of that corner route. So good on those corner routes. And we definitely need to take some time off the clock, so running the ball is definitely an option here. Definitely preferred almost, as if we can score, we go up, and if we kick a field goal, we tie and we go into overtime. Not the best scenario for us, as we haven't been able to play good defense all day. Lynn Turner outspeeding that linebacker. What a play out of him. But we definitely need to run this clock down and try to score here in the late stages. As now we break out of the 2-minute warning, we are going to try this read option here, but still going to try and run here. Slide. Don't fumble. We are definitely 100% in field goal range, but we're going to try to drain this clock as much as humanly possible. As we don't have chew clock on, so we're going to let this run down and then run the play. But, I mean, absolutely want to give them no time outside of if we score, we kick a field goal, whatever it is. Because now we have it underneath a minute. Looks like they are starting to send blitzes. They might have figured out what we're trying to do, potentially. Still don't want to risk throwing it quite yet, as we're still picking up yards, running the ball. And we are inside that 30-second mark. Lynn Turner, he's going to do it again. That's a touchdown with 22 seconds left. We might have scored a little too early, but Lynn Turner would not be denied, as he always wants to come up clutch whenever we need it. As there he is celebrating with the team. The second-year man out of LSU, just desperately trying to become that RB1. And the offense has done their job now. We just need to play some very good defense here. We got to have everything covered. Oh, we missed the tackle there with Matt. But who was that? Williams. Garrett Williams chases him down. Tight end screen there. I don't know why they call that with 10 seconds left in the game. Thompson, oh, what a pick. There it is. That's the game. Trying to go to KJ Hamler. He was, in fact, open. He just throws it a little too far out in front. Jalen Thompson with the pick. And that all but seals it for the Bulls. And for the first time, I think, ever in this series, I'm lining up in victory formation. I am not. And taking a look at the stats today, Jay Stevens, 11 for 16, 168 yards and a touchdown. Definitely a very run-heavy game. Switching into the rushing side of things, Leon Ware, 11 attempts, 60 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Jay Stevens on the ground, 9 attempts, 63 yards, no touchdowns, but didn't have to rely on him as much today because our 2 workhorse running backs, as Lynn Turner coming up clutch once again. I don't know how he keeps doing it, but he does. 8 attempts, 74 yards, and a touchdown. That last second touchdown with like 22 seconds left on the clock. Absolutely a huge momentum shift. And then the receiving side of things, like I said, was definitely a run-heavy game today, but Marquise Brown, 3 for 62. Brock Bowers, 3 for 55. Definitely felt like he was more involved than that. Dion Benjamin's actually having a super solid game today, first out of him, as he went 3 for 38 and the only reception touchdown on the day. Joseph Moore is pretty quiet, as he only had 1 reception for 9 yards. And then Lynn Turner having 1 reception for 4 yards. And then checking out the defensive side of things today, Isaiah Simmons is the tackle leader at 9, followed by Matt Hill, played great on the quarterback spies, and Garrett Williams having 7 as well. 2 sacks today, 1 from Jerome Elliott and the other one from Osa. And then TFL-wise, they were the only guys with TFLs as well. And then interceptions, Jalen Thompson, the pick to seal it right there at the end. So guys, after a wild game, we are just going to go ahead and sim real quick. We will see if we are in the wild cards. If not, the next episode will be the off season. Very nerve-wracking here, guys. Let's just rip the band-aid off and drum roll. Future editing Andrew, and we do not make the cut. The Seahawks end up winning their game. That sucks. But when you go 9-8 and miss the playoffs, you kind of have it coming, because you know there's probably games we should have won and we didn't. And, you know, that's on us. We have to be better. So the final playoff look here, as now we are in the wild card round. The Packers are the 1 seed. We lost to them last year in the wild card. And then the Raiders are the 1 seed, who we just so happened to trade Caleb Williams to, unfortunately. And then 3 out of 4 of the NFC West ended up making it in, as the rookie Nick Powell on the Rams gets the 6th seed, Brock Purdy and the 49ers get the 3 seed, and the Seattle Seahawks end up beating us out for that 7 seed. We do have Dallas and the Commanders in as well from the East, and then from the South, the only representative, the Carolina Panthers. The AFC, I'm not too keen to look at, as well, we're not in the AFC. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Tune in next episode for off-season. It will be free agency and the draft. And we'll also take a look at the playoffs, how that gets simulated. But thank you guys for tuning in once again. Like and subscribe if you are new. Hit that bell for notifications on this series and the Texan series. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Hope you guys are still enjoying the content. And hope you guys keep coming on back. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I'm Andrew from Sexton Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.